Britney Spears addressed the court today, and she had a lot to say in her 24-minute statement. She said she was speaking to open court because she wants the world to hear. She told the judge this conservatorship she's been in for almost 13 years, it needs to end. She says she hasn't been back to court in a long time because the last time she was there, she doesn't feel like she was listened to on any level. The 2018 tour, she says she was forced to do that, threatened with legal repercussions if she didn't, and so she only agreed to it out of fear. After the tour, the Vegas show starts. She gets no break. She's rehearsing 4 days a week, and she feels like she can't say no. If she said no to anything, management would rat her out to her therapist. They were like buddy, and then her therapist would bring it up in sessions like, I hear you're not cooperating. And then they would also say lies like Britney's not taking her medication, which actually wasn't even true. Britney said she was taking her medication. So her therapist says, they say you're not cooperating. The very next day, she has her medication changed. She gets put on lithium. She says it's so strong that she feels like she's drunk. She can't even carry a conversation. Plus, 6 nurses had to be with her at all times on these new meds. And she had to be tested to see her kids, like that she was taking her meds. She tells her dad about it and he acted surprised. Well, it turns out he was the one that had to sign off on this. So her family did not have her back at all. Then she's given this extensive psych test. Her dad's like, you failed it, so you have to go to this rehab. It cost Britney $60,000 a month. They took all of her possessions from her. She could never be alone. Even when she got dressed, she had to get naked in front of these people. And she said of her father, the control he had over someone as powerful as me, he loved the control to hurt his own daughter. 1,000% he loved it. She said it's not fair that her family gets to sit down and do interviews and talk about her, but she doesn't get to talk about herself. She's not allowed to have friends either. She met someone in AA. She was seeing them multiple times a week for 2 years, but she can't hang out with them, and they only lived 8 minutes from her. She said her boyfriend is not allowed to drive her in his car. She wants to get married, have another baby, but she's not allowed. She has an IUD, but her team won't allow for it to be taken out. Britney says, I deserve the same rights as everybody else. She says, I've lied. I told the world I'm okay. I'm happy. I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized. I'm telling you the truth now, okay? I am not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry it's insane. I'm depressed. I cry every day. She says it makes no sense for the state of California to sit back and watch her make a living for so many people, pay so many people, but then to be told I'm not good enough. She wants this conservatorship to end. She wants the world to know. And she's done keeping her mouth shut. She's talking now.
$1,000 a month for this. I cried on the phone for an hour and he loved every minute of it. The control he had over someone as powerful as me, as he loved the control to hurt his own daughter 100,000%. He loved it. I packed my bags and went to that place. I worked 7 days a week, no days off, which in California, the only similar thing to this is called sex trafficking. Making anyone work against their will, taking all their possessions away, credit card, cash, phone, passport card, and placing them in a home where they work with the people who live with them. They all lived in the house with me, the nurses, the 24/7 security. There was one chef that came there and cooked for me daily during the weekdays. They watched me changed every day, naked, morning, noon, and night. My body, I had no privacy door for my room. I gave 8 gallons of blood a week. If I didn't do any of my meetings and work from 8 to 6 at night, which is 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, no days off, I wouldn't be able to see my kids or my boyfriend. I never had a say in my schedule. They always told me I had to do this. And ma'am, I will tell you, sitting in a chair 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, it ain't fun. And especially when you can't walk out the front door. And that's why I'm telling you this again 2 years later. After I've lied and told the whole world I'm okay and I'm happy, it's a lie. I thought maybe I said that enough. Maybe I might become happy because I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized. Fake it till you make it. But now I'm telling you the truth, okay? I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry, it's insane, and I'm depressed. I cry every day, and the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't think how the state of California can have all this written in the court documents from the time I showed up and do absolutely nothing, just hire with my money another person to keep my dad on board. Ma'am, my dad and anyone involved in this conservatorship and my management who played a huge role in punishing me when I said No, ma'am, they should be in jail. Their cool tactics working for Miley Cyrus as she smokes on joints and stage at the VMAs. Nothing is ever done to this generation for doing wrong things. But my precious body, who's worked for my dad for the past fucking 13 years, trying to be so good and pretty, so perfect when he works me so hard, when I do everything I'm told in the state of California, allowed my ignorant father to take his own daughter, who only has a role with me if I work with him. They set back the whole course and allowed him to do that to me. That's given these people I've worked for way too much control. They also threatened me and said if I don't go, then I have to go to court. And it will be more embarrassing me if the judge publicly makes you go the evidence we have. You have to go. I was advised for my image, I need to go ahead and just go and get it over with. They said that to me. I don't even drink alcohol. I should drink alcohol, considering what they put my heart through. Also, the bridges.
This is heartbreaking. Britney Spears spoke out in court today, and yes, she was forced to say all of this.
Am I okay? Yes, I'm totally fine. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Here's the truth, and I want you to remember, she does not have any legal freedom like you and I.
I want to be able to get married and have a baby. I have a ID inside of myself right now, so I don't get pregnant. I wanted to take...
The audio dropped, but she said she wanted to take it out, and the conservatorship will not let her.
And that's why I didn't want to say any of this to anybody, to the public, because I thought people would make fun of me or laugh at me and say, she's lying. She's got everything. She's Britney Spears. I'm not lying. I just want my life back. And it's been 13 years and it's enough. It's been a long time since I've owned my money, and it's my wish and my dream for all of this to end.